Hello, I am Sister Kimberly Prohaska, the Vocation Director for our monastery, and here with me is Sister Norbert Hoelting, who will be sharing some thoughts and a bit about herself in regard to her call to monastic life. First, Sister Norbert would like to share a few words with us.
I have written a few thoughts for my Jubilee Day on June 9th, 2007 that I would like to share with you. Today is Jubilee Day, the celebration of 75 years of my profession as a member of St. Scholastica Monastery, and it is a time to be grateful for God's love and care, a time to reminisce about what brought me here and to this day. As a child, the devotion of the Benedictine sisters who taught and ministered in Holy Family Parish in Nazareth, Texas, made an impression on me, as they did on many other young women. When Sister Germaine spoke with me about joining the community, she awakened in me a desire that after time took root. With God's grace, the prayers and support of my family, and the many wonderful women of this community who have shown me what it is to be a Benedictine monastic, I have reached this day. I am truly grateful for all who have helped me, especially the sisters here with whom I have prayed, worked, played, and struggled in difficult times as well as good times.
Thank you, Sister Norbert. I would like to ask a few questions of you. I understand that you were born and raised in Nazareth, Texas, and that you entered the monastery at the tender age of 14. How did you know at that time that you wanted to be a sister, and how did your family respond?
That's a difficult question. Maybe one motivating factor was the number of Nazareth girls who were already at St. Scholastica. I saw them on their home visits, and there was that certain something that drew me. I also want to stress that a vocation, it seems to me, is something that usually grows, hopefully deepening the commitment I made has to grow through life. To enter at 14 was not uncommon at that time. My choice was, of course, a surprise to my siblings. There were 9 of us, so they probably wondered why God had called me. Dad thought I was a bit young, but if that's what I wanted, it was okay with him. And I have always had the blessing and the prayer of my family all these years.
In your narrative, you stated that Sister Germaine had influenced you in your vocation. Who else do you attribute to strengthening your vocation call over the years?
Besides Sister Germaine, I think I was influenced by my teachers in the academy. We were in high school, and we went to school like girls of that age would do. Also, the sisters in charge of the novitiate program. I remember Sister Tekla, who was so far ahead of everybody else as far as the liturgy goes and the understanding of the liturgy, as well as by the many devoted sisters in this community.
Could you tell us a little bit about your ministries as a Benedictine?
Teaching was, of course, probably the most important ministry, although I did a wide variety of work. I received a BA degree from Mount Mercy in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and an MA in theology from Notre Dame University. I taught everything from the first grade through the 12th. I worked and taught in the diaconate program. I taught novitiate classes. For 2 years, I spent time at St. Michael's Indian School with the Sisters of the Blessed Sacrament. I worked at the Newman Center at the University of Arkansas from 67 to 74. I was prioress from 77 to 81, 12 years at St. Joseph's in North Little Rock. Everywhere I went, I guess I worked in the music ministry, and I'm still teaching in formation.
Many young women today are seeking the possibility of a religious vocation such as yours. What would you like to tell them?
To any young woman who wonders about the possibility of God's call to this way of life, I say, Listen prayerfully to what you hear and feel. Don't write off the possibility of a call to this life too quickly. I would say to you, come and see. Visit us and find out what it is that gives life, love, and joy to the members. This life is a real commitment with demands and struggles, but it pays well.
Thank you, Sister Norbert, so much for sharing your vocation story with us and for the many women that will be visiting our website. Thank you.